Hi fire signs, welcome to what's happening for you guys in love for 2022. We're going to take a look at each quarter of the year. We're going to do clarifiers. I've separated out some major arcana. We're going to do some major arcana reading and some moonology as well. We are going to finish off on these, I don't know what you call them, but they're basically the life lessons cards. What life lessons should you guys be focusing on this year? So we'll take two of those as well. Thank you so much for your patience. I know that I said that I would get these out last week, but I got struck down with COVID. I am still recovering from that, so you will hear me probably run out of breath, probably a little bit gaspy. I may sound at times like I'm going to lose my voice, but I'm definitely feeling much better than what I was. Thank you. For all of your messages. I've been well looked after, so which is good, and I am feeling much better, which is fantastic. So I thought I would take a moment just so we could do some of these readings. I know that, like I said, I promised them a little bit earlier. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. So without further ado, let's get started here. I have prepared the room. Everything is ready to go. All right, we're doing it a bit different to how we did it last year, but that's all right. Well, let's mix it up. All right, so for fire sign spirit, we'll take the first quarter, please. First quarter in love for fire signs. What can fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, expect for the first quarter of 2022 in love? Here we go, fire. It's weird saying fire. I'm used to saying everyone's sign. Oh, look at that. What a way to start. Queen of Cups. Now, I dropped my phone on New Year's Eve and it broke my camera. So the camera's not very good at the moment, and I can't get a new one until February when the new Samsungs come out. So we're just going to have to... All right. So there is a new love opportunity for you in the months between... beginning of January and end of March, but it feels like it's not even give and take. Like someone may be trying to control the situation, and I think that you're not down for that. Like, you don't want anything that is not even equal give and take. You've got the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse there straight away. So I'm already getting puffed. I need to change this. Sorry, I had to fix the blinds because it was too light in here. All right, so what we're seeing here for the first quarter of 2022, you do have new love opportunities. However, you're going to be very discerning about those love opportunities. You can see this Queen of Cups. She's looking very carefully into her cup. She's not just accepting any cup. She's going to really take note and analyze all of the love opportunities around, because she's not going to be putting up with any of this unequal give and take business that we're seeing with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not giving up on love entirely. There may be a chapter that you haven't quite closed from the past that's also impacting this. You may be reconsidering a chapter from the past as well that ended quite quickly, but we'll come back and we won't come back, and let's do clarifiers now each quarter. Let's do that straight up. So clarify Queen, clarify the world, please. Clarify the world. I can hear. I'm so sorry if you have to listen to me gasping. I'm really fine. Like, it sounds much worse than what it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so the world is clarified by the world. The world in reverse is clarified by the world in the upright. This may indicate that, look, it's something that you're not quite ready to end yet, but that if you don't see any change, then you will end. Tell me about the world, the two worlds. There seems to be some uncertainty, like you're going between, is this ended, is this not ended, is this ended, is this not ended, because of course they're opposites. I'm taking two. Yeah, okay, so again, fire signs here with the sun. So this is you making this decision, fire. Yeah, because you're tired of this. There may be a Scorpio involved here, but with the Tower here, it's like you guys are not wanting to continue. You know that the Tower has to fall at some point if there's to be a change, but you don't want it to. You don't want it to linger into this never-ending disastrous Tower. You want it to be a positive Tower. So that's kind of where, excuse me, your decisions. Oh gosh, where your decisions will be focused around whether or not to close the door for good on this situation. But it's all going to come down to equal give and take here. And if you're not getting that, this Queen of Swords, she doesn't mess around. She will chop it off, quick, smart. All right, let's go into Six of Pentacles, please. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Woo! If you're going to come out, come out. Yeah, seeing the reality of a situation here with the Star card in reverse. There may be an Aquarius involved. Oh, I feel like excuse me, I'm so sorry, fire signs. Here I was thinking I was doing the right thing by doing a reading, but I'm not sure that it's true. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want to clarify the Queen of Swords, please. That really was belonging to the Queen of Swords, but I don't think I spoke it out. Yeah, it was. Okay. Gosh. I'm okay. All right. And I don't want to stop this reading because I can feel that it is for you guys. It's so clear. So by all means, if you don't want to listen to me slowly, unravel, please click off. There's lots of other tarot readers that you can listen to that aren't gasping and coughing as they recover. Okay, so what we're seeing here is the unequal give and take is you're starting to see the reality of a situation here, fire signs. Now, whether that's because you're realizing that you haven't given enough or the other person hasn't given enough, but someone has not been giving equally to this situation. And with the Star card here, the rose-colored glasses are coming off. The reality of what's been happening is setting in because this Star card is in reverse. So we're not blinded by the starlight anymore. We're actually able to see straight ahead everything for what it is, good and bad. This is not a negative card when it's in reverse. It's actually a good card when it's in reverse because it shows us, it kind of cuts through the BS and it shows us, okay, these are the facts of the situation. This is your part, this is my part, this is how it is, and you can't hide from it at all. What we're seeing here on the other side of this, though, is the Queen of Swords. And like I said, she doesn't mess around. This Queen, when she's in reverse, she will cut it off before it's even started at the hint of anything that she does not like. And this is because there's some hermit mode energy here, but it's also stuck. It's not allowing you to move forward because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So while that Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and we're stuck in this reflective mode, it's preventing you from actually moving forward to make the right decision here about whether or not the door is closing. So I do think some time will be spent, particularly at the end of this quarter, maybe in March. You're thinking about, whether there is an option to start this again, to restart this, to strike the match again, whether or not there is the spark still there. And there's this kind of back and forth energy between the world card in reverse and the world card in the upright. One way or another, this door will either permanently close at the end of March, or you will get back on the merry-go-round and do another cycle. But you are kind of stuck in making a decision. I'm just reflecting on this. Yeah, it's your decision here, fire signs, with the Sun card. There is a yes here with the Sun card as well. That is a yes card. So it may also mean that, yes, you are deciding to let the Tower fall. Now, like I said, this can be a good or a bad tower. Like when the Tower falls, it gives you the opportunity to rebuild everything from the ground up. New foundations. Everything gets built from the bottom. So you can recreate something that maybe wasn't stable in the past, and you can build it into something that is much more stable. Or it can be a tear down and moving on to something new. However, with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune card in reverse, I think that this is still not done. You've got the Ace of Wands here as well. There's still some passion. There's still that spark there. All right, let's go into quarter 2, please. So the second quarter of 2021. Wow, look at those cards jumping out already. Oh, I feel a bit better now. I feel like I found my rhythm again. Sorry, guys. It takes me a little while sometimes, right? Especially if I haven't read in a couple of weeks. If anyone has ordered personal readings too, I am catching up on those, so please be patient. I'm doing my very best. 2 more, please. Yeah, this is telling me you haven't let go of something yet. Even in the second quarter, fire signs. Yeah. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands here in the upright, the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is separating yourself from something physically but not emotionally because it's the right thing to do. You've got the Justice card here. You could be dealing with a Libra or, no, just Libra. Another fire sign possibly, but I feel like this is you guys. And it's really interesting that this 3 comes directly after the Tower because this, again, is also about bringing in stability, rebuilding, teamwork. Let's clarify some of these. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Eight of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's this refusal. A mess. I just dropped my microphone. There's almost like this refusal to accept. But this energy can also be cutting off your nose to spite your face, like being a bit sulky. So be careful that you're not separating yourself out of wanting to punish someone, because you will be the only one that gets hurt if that's the case. Give me one more, please, for the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, look at this. This is calling for forgiveness here. Yeah, you may need to look at forgiveness in this second quarter. Particularly if someone has left you or separated themselves from you. They may have felt like you rejected them, or you may be feeling rejected by this person, like you've missed an opportunity. There may be an opportunity for forgiveness that you're also missing out on. The thing about the Three of Pentacles is this is my friendship card, and I can see you guys riding straight into this. So it may be that this falls apart to rebuild a friendship, but I'm not sure that that's going to work for everyone. Tell me about the Justice card here, please. Yeah. I think that whoever is separating themselves from this situation, they're trying to do the right thing and bring things back into balance for both of you, not just themselves, by releasing the burdens. Like, it's too hard. If you decide to try a friendship with someone, I think it's going to, by the middle of the year, it's going to look like it's all a little bit too hard. But, who knows what will happen in the second half of the year. Let's not just abandon this, Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. I want to know more about that, please. This is not new love, though. Fire signs. This seems to be a continuation of the past. Yeah, or look, 2 3s. Look at this. Planning. This is looking to the future. Yeah, harmony. So I think there is the best intention at the beginning of this second quarter, where it looks as if it's possible that someone, or there's this attempt to kind of be a bit of a team, rebuild things, maybe start with a friendship, rebuild a friendship, because there's this attempt at harmony here with the Five of Wands. The fighting stops. There's these best laid plans with the Three of Wands. looking to the future. The Knight of Wands is in the upright, which is a lot more stable than if he's in reverse. So we've got all these positive cards, but then at some point the emotions are too much here. There's this, like I said, this need for forgiveness, someone feeling like they've missed out or that they're not getting what they needed from the situation. And now we've got the Justice card, cutting away things that no longer serve us so that we can cut away the burdens that we're carrying with that Ten of Wands. All right, let's go into the third quarter for fire signs for 2022. Third quarter of 2022, please. What can we see for fire signs in love? I'm being called to go back to that Justice card for another clarifier, so I will in a second. I don't know why that happens. It just does. Oh, look, here we have our Ace of Wands again showing up. So this is a passionate new beginning, wow, with long-term roots. I like it. Queen of Pentacles, long-term commitment. Page of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Fire signs, what's happening over here? All right, let's clarify this guy too, or this girl. Sorry, that was very sexist. Justice card, please. I'm taking 2 for clarifying the Justice. Oh, we got them at the same time. Right, okay. Someone just wants clarity. That's why they're cutting things off. They're tired of not knowing what's going on. It's too stressful not knowing what's going on or feeling like they're being juggled or feeling like it's going back and forth all the time. So that's what's driving this need to cut things off and release the burden. That's the burden. The burden isn't the relationship. The burden is the uncertainty within this connection, the uncertainty within this friendship even. So what we see here for the third quarter is quite a turnaround. It looks as if there's an offer being made that may not be accepted. Or something starts off, but it kind of doesn't actually go in the right direction. This is like disappointing information, disappointing news, someone seeing or hearing or discovering some information about someone that they didn't previously know. And then we've got the Hierophant in the reverse. So let's start with the Page of Swords in reverse, please. Tell me what the Page of Swords is in reverse. I need a bigger reading table for these because I'm running out of room. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So this is the discovery that someone doesn't want to go in the same direction, or you may be at a distance from this person and it's too difficult to travel. There may be problems with traveling at that time. Yeah, things may be moving too slow. Or have moved too slow, and as a result, it's like you guys are not on the same page anymore. So you may have, someone's taken too long to make this offer. And it's like, because it took so long, I feel like they're on different paths now. They're on a different path to you. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse, please. I just note too that the Four of Wands is in reverse as well. So the Hierophant and the Four of Wands both in reverse. This is like not being able to have a long-term connection or a stable connection with this. Look at this again, repeating energies, the Page of Swords in reverse again. So whatever this information is that you hear about kind of in, what do we got, July, August, September, the end of September, it kind of creates, yeah, wow, okay, you're discovering that someone's lied to you. Someone has lied to you. This is a relationship or a new connection. This is brand new. This is brand new. Tell me about the Ace of Wands here too, please. I'll take 2. Yep, bang. Okay, so this comes as a result of this other person cutting you off. This is like, it's almost like because this person cut you off or left the situation or decided to prioritize themselves this is how you've been able to find this new opportunity here with the Justice card in reverse. Give me one more. Yeah, because you're like, I'm going to go find my happily ever after. Then if you feel really wronged, and that's what's made you go out and kind of pick the first thing that you see almost. It is a very passionate, very exciting new beginning, which grows into something that you think could be long term with the Queen of Pentacles here, but you're discovering at the back end of this that this person has not been honest with you. So be careful of that in the third quarter. There is whoever you're kind of starting something new with is not being honest with you. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles taking 2. No, just 1. Yeah, okay. So this is you guys, because you guys, this is another fire sign, obviously strength, possibly Leo's in particular, but it is still fire. You're offering, you're like, oh my God, I think I found this long-term thing, only to discover you walk into this hornet's nest by the feel of it. Yeah, I don't like that. It doesn't feel good. So be cautious in that third quarter. Don't just jump out of the fire out of the frying pan into the fire. Yeah. All right. Fourth quarter, please, for 2022. Can we move all of this up? Because we still have to do majors, Moonology, and the rest. All right. Fourth quarter, please, for 2022, fire signs. Fourth quarter, 2022. Let's finish good, fire signs. Let's finish good. The Emperor in reverse. Possibly an Aries or a controlling father figure. The Lovers in reverse. Fire. I'm not loving this end to the year. I feel like this is a bit of a follow-on though. Oh gosh, Ace of Cups in reverse. Goodness me. One more. Okay, that's good. Wow. Some of you are going to be moving or traveling by the end of the year. Got that really strongly off that Two of Wands. Really, really strongly. Okay, it's like you're taking a brand new path somewhere. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of drama happening in the last quarter. But it's all for a reason, because you end here with the Hangman in reverse. It's like this is what changes your perspective on everything. So by the end of this year, you are not the same person that you were at the beginning of the year, because you've had to go through all this stuff and all these things have been lessons for you. Let's do some clarifying, because I feel like what I'm really feeling is this stuff at the beginning still hasn't closed, and I feel like you've kind of jumped into this new thing that doesn't go exactly where you want it to go, and now we've got this bit of a mess happening here. But like I said, at the end of it, it's like you've learned all these lessons. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups in reverse. Remember, if you feel like you need a personal reading from me, you can find all those details down in the description box below as well. Interesting. You've got 2 Pisces cards next to each other, by the way. Oh, and an Emperor. Okay, yeah, this is good. All right, because I think this is you guys, especially if you're Aries, obviously. But again, this is another fire card. So I think the experiences earlier in the year are kind of making you guys Emperor in reverse, to be quite honest. And I don't say that lightly, because we know that that's not a great card, right? This is a very controlling, angry, aggressive kind of person when it's in reverse. But I feel like it's almost like symptomatic of everything that's happened, and you're fed up, because then you've got the Lovers and the Ace of Cups both in reverse after that. But it's almost like once you hit the Ace of Cups, you flip back into Emperor in the upright, and look at him. He's looking back. He's reflecting. He's looking at, hang on a second, this was overwhelming. Yes, this was crap with the Queen of Wands here in reverse. Yes, I did feel like I lost control a little bit, but I'm actually reflecting now, and now I'm able to see things from a new perspective. So it's almost like losing this love or missing these opportunities is teaching you exactly, is giving you exactly what you need to be in the right place by the end of the year. I don't know if I said that right. Let's clarify what the Lovers in reverse is, please. With the Lovers in reverse, it kind of indicates that you may have made the wrong decision about something or someone in a love connection. Yeah, so you may have decided to actually block someone or put someone in the cold or close someone out, and you're realizing now that maybe that was the wrong decision. Yeah, see, you were kind of like, again, there's a lot of control happening in the last quarter of this. Sorry. Because someone was trying to control the situation or control what happened so tightly, it ended up with a Five of Pentacles. Cold, out in the cold, blocked communication. And it's like, oh, I've made the wrong choice and now I've missed the opportunity. So it's almost like with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, they're tied together. By making the wrong love choice, you realize that you miss out on this Ace of Cups opportunity, but it's actually, you were always meant to miss out on it, because that is what gives you your enlightenment. It's almost like at this point with the Emperor in the upright, looking back at everything, including himself in reverse, that is his epiphany moment. That is where he goes, oh, I get it now. I finally get it. And that is what transforms you. So it's like, this is going to be a year of kind of like hard lessons, but not really hard lessons, like 2 major lessons and then an awakening. It's like all of the lessons are going to tie together into this big stuff in the 4th quarter, but that's where you're going to have your awakening, because right at the end of the year is where you start to see love and relationships quite differently. Tell me about the Hangman, please. Oops. Hangman in reverse. Just one. Yeah, look at this. This is where you start to get smarter about love. More discerning, more sensible, fairer, less about you and more about two kind of thing. You've got the Empress on the bottom of the deck as well. Like, this is again showing that there's this balance that occurs at the end. An appreciation for kind of that give and take, this equal give and take that we were seeing was not right at the beginning of the year. So I feel like that is a key lesson for this year, is balance, like finding balance, understanding what balance means for you, for your relationships. Let's pick a major for each quarter. So the thing about major arcana is they're major turning points in your life. I'm actually not reading, am I going to read this in reverse? Nah. No, I'm not going to read them in reverse. I'm going to only read them in upright. All right, so major arcana focus point for quarter 1 for fire signs, please. Limitations, wow. Now, this is like self-imposed restrictions, constraints, materialism, and fear-based thoughts, which is exactly what we're seeing here. The fear of loss, the fear of not knowing what to do, the fear of what do I do about this tower moment or this tower card, the fear of loss, which may drive you to get back on the merry-go-round, my goodness. With the limitations card, that is the same as the devil card in the normal tarot. So yeah, it's about codependency, being a little bit trapped, addictions, being addicted to another person, being addicted to bad habits of not being able to equally give and take. Codependency will prevent us from equal give and take because we're doing it for the wrong reasons. So this is kind of like your major lesson in that first quarter. The second quarter for fire signs, please. I keep wanting to say air signs, so you may be dealing with an air sign. Balance. Now, what did I say about balance? This is equivalent to temperance in the normal tarot. So this is again about bringing moderation, balance, self-control, patience, harmony. We start with harmony. I said that in this card. We kind of develop this harmony, this place where, okay, we can coexist in this new space that we've created, in this new version of whatever this relationship is that you've created. But at some point it breaks down because it's still not equal give and take for someone in this, and someone feels the need to walk away because they're not getting what their needs are met. Now, and that was partly because of this juggling. So again, in order to restore balance, which is justice, which is about the Two of Pentacles, to restore balance, that's why this Eight of Cups is in reverse. Because the Eight of Cups is in reverse, it doesn't mean this person doesn't care about you or that you don't care about them. The emotional connection is still perfectly strong because it's in reverse. When it's in the upright, that's when you know they've let go, they've cut all the cords. But because it's in the reverse, it's showing me that the emotional connection is still there, but the physical separation has occurred. Okay? So these are all consistent with each of the quarters as well. I'm actually surprised we didn't get balance here, but we still might get reflection here, I think. Third quarter, please. Fire signs. I keep wanting to say air for some reason. The Seeker. New beginnings. This is the Fool card. So the new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, starting a new journey, which we're seeing. We see you go out, start a new journey, have a brand new, this is a brand new connection that you go out and get. A little bit out of, not revenge, but kind of retribution. Like, you've left me, so I'm going to go find someone new. It's that kind of energy. But I'm not going to recommend that you don't do it because it's actually part of the whole lesson profile of this year. You need to actually go and do it. But that's what it is. It's about taking that leap of faith. It's a new journey, new beginnings, because again, this is setting you on the road to this last quarter, which is where you achieve that enlightenment. So let's go to the fourth quarter, please. Fourth quarter, fire signs. The World, wow. Okay, so remember how we had these two worlds up here and we went a bit up and down, and I don't know whether we're going to stay open, closed, open, closed. Well, this finally allows you to close that chapter because you have achieved that enlightenment. You've achieved that realization, the knowledge, seeing things from a new perspective. So you're actually able to close that without even thinking. And this is what I mean. The you that you are here is not going to be the you that is over here, down here. They're different people. When you start this year and you look back, when you end this year and you look back at who you are today, you're going to be a totally different person. You will have grown so much. You have so much growth ahead of you in terms of love and relationships. Now, some of these relationships may be platonic. They may be family relationships. They may be business relationships. They're not all going to be romantic relationships, but your understanding of people and human behavior, that's what's actually going to be hugely different. All right, let's do a Moonology card for each quarter, please. Moonology for each quarter. So this is like an advice of what you should be focusing on each quarter. Your commitment is being tested in the first quarter. And look at that. It's a first quarter moon. I can't even make it up. The second quarter, please. Oh, we got two. I'll take both. Wow. You and your loved ones are safe, and then a fiery climax approaches. Now remember, this is that point where someone is leaving. So we've got new moon in Cancer, full moon in Aries. You may be dealing with a Cancer or an Aries. Quarter 3, sorry. Prosperity lies ahead for quarter 3. New moon in Taurus. Last quarter, please. Ooh, taking that. And finally, the energy is gaining momentum for your very last quarter. So that's like the energy that you're building here. That's what's going to propel you into the next year, into 2023. You are going to start 2023 with, I feel like, all the lessons you need to actually find that love that you've been looking for all of this time. It's like this year is going to be this is where you're going to sit in the classroom. This is your classroom year. And then next year you're out in the world. And because you've learnt your lessons, it's coming at you. You're going to find what you're looking for next year. I am absolutely certain of it. All right, life lessons to focus on, please. Taking 2. Okay, doubt. You need to release the need to know all the answers, fire signs. This is one of my issues. Second one, I have to know everything all the time. Drives me crazy. And the people that are around me. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And I think that that's actually going to be a lesson for you as well. That they're understanding that there is success in love, and that there is, it's not a weakness, it's a strength. All right, I am thoroughly out of breath and will need a rest. Thank you, fire signs. Don't forget, if you feel like you need a personal reading, you can find all of those details down in the description box below. Otherwise, I will be starting weeklies again this weekend, maybe a little bit sooner if I'm feeling well enough. We can start to get them out again. But yeah, this has been your 2022, or look at your 2022 love. Hopefully, we start to see some of this come true. Make sure that you save it and reflect on it and look back at it through the year. I like to do that with some of my favorite readers. And I will be talking to you very soon. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Thanks very much. Talk to you soon.